Hello. Hi, can you hear me? I can't hear you. 1 second.
Sorry, I think I was on mute. So I was saying
Okay.
hi and welcome, guys. I'm glad that you're joining us for a free English class. Amit, whereabouts are you joining us from?
I'm joining from Sydney.
Oh, from Sydney. Okay, cool. And are you currently studying English or doing some other courses, I guess?
No, I'm just working as a professional. I work in IT.
Okay, perfect. Good.
Where are you
Um,
based?
so I'm in Adelaide. So I do lessons. We do both in class and online.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So are you looking to do English lessons? Are you wanting to do specifically just general English, or do you have a particular um, thing that you need help with?
I think I just want to advance my English. I mean, I have been working in IT since last 15, 16 years, so I can communicate well. But sometimes I feel that living in an English country, I come from India. So sometimes I feel that I'm not able to completely express myself, or maybe my vocabulary is a little basic one. Yeah, plus the pronunciation sometime. That's it.
Yeah, so that's a very common thing that happens with people like yourself, where you do have already a great level of English.
Mhm.
Just before I continue, hi, Aline, you've joined us.
I think you are on mute, Alan.
Aline's on mute. Yes. I'll ask her to unmute. Hi, Aline. If you want to say a quick hi. Uh, no problems. Your mic is not working. That's okay. So, whereabouts are you from, Aline? I was just speaking to Amit, and as I was saying, it's very common when you are living in Australia and you're already using your English. And like you said, Amit, you already have, a very basic flow of English, and you don't seem to be struggling to make sentences, but you just, you tend to be using probably the same phrases again. And it's not kind of more like a native like. It's English, you're speaking English, you've got a bit of confidence there, your work is helping you to speak English, which is good to hear, but it's missing that bit of nativity, I think, that bit of, phrases, common expressions, maybe pronunciation as well. So I feel that that's where maybe your struggle could be.
Yeah.
And as
I mean, I don't struggle, but I just want to make it even a little advance in English. Yeah.
Yes, so that's good. So I know your level is advanced, and I can work with that. So with Aline, you are from Brazil, welcome, and in Australia. And that is true what you said, that you tend to use the same vocabulary again and again with the same type of people. So it's hard to kind of advance. And you feel that you're at an intermediate level. So that's good. So I'm great. I'm happy that you're both at the same level, and hopefully you're understanding and following along with my English pretty perfect. So what I wanted to do today was to let you know about my classes that I have, and maybe just help you a little bit to see, um, as I know that you already have some basic grammar, and as I can tell from the way that Aline is writing, she is above basics. So it's good that you're both in the same level. So I was thinking today as a free little lesson that I could try and give you some phrases. So Amrit, I know your work is IT. Aline, what do you do? Do you study? Do you work? What do you mostly need your English for? Is it just everyday speaking and, having a higher level of English?
She has mentioned something in the text.
Cleaner part-time? Okay, good. So I'm guessing that's a job where you're not using your English quite a lot. No studies or yes. Yeah, no studies. Did you start in a course? Okay, for 2 years. And that was in Australia. Did you actually study here in Australia? Because then you got your graduate visa. Okay, in Australia, good. So you've already done some English courses. So I know what it's like when you go to those classes. Most likely you don't have a native English speaker. And even if you did have a native English speaker, actually, I'm interested to know, did you have a native English speaker as your teacher? No, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So that's very common. It's unfortunate that a lot of Australians don't find, teaching English, it's not very big here for a native English speaker. So that's where I'm a little different because I am a native English speaker. So in my classes, you can choose between, well, you get a placement test and then it will tell me what level you're at. So if you are more wanting the advanced level, which it seems that you're both are at, then this class will be structured from Monday to Friday, but you don't necessarily, if you can't make the time, you can always have the lessons sent to you. So that's what I try and offer. I try to have the lessons that I can make sure that you watch a lesson. If you can't make it, you can always catch up on a lesson. You're not just missing a lesson. And in that class, that's where I can really get to know you and get you to do some writing, get you to do some speaking with me. And I can fix every single phrase, every single word that you say and give you a better way to say it. And I think that's what you need because over time, when you listen to a native English speaker say exactly what you wanted to say, then that's how you have that better way of comparing and knowing where your mistakes are and where you can better your mistakes. But if you are going to go in any other classes, it's probably going to be very basic. You're going to get a lot of, textbook with listening materials, reading exercises, which are good, which is really good. But it's not specifically to targeting what you want with your English. And so in my classes, I want you to really use your English and for me to help you in seeing where, phrases or sentences that you say, things that you say, how I can say it better for you.
Yeah.
So we'll have a little exercise today. As it's really good that you're both here, both on the same level, and it seems like you both have the same interest and the same goal that you want to achieve with your English. So as we'll start with Amrit. So Amrit, give me where do you feel when you try to explain something, you don't feel it's your best? So is it just with greetings? Is it maybe with speaking about particular subjects?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So first of all, my name is Amit, A-M-I-T. Amit.
I have you here as A-M-I-T. Amit?
Amit, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Amit. Yes. So I'm not sure what I said, but sorry. Yeah, Amit.
Okay. So, well, I work in IT and, I'm a software
No
tester.
worries, Elaine.
And I'm a software tester. So a lot of time it happens that when I need to communicate to any issues or something that I came across, and then I need to communicate to the team some issues which probably, we need to explain, or sometime we have a daily stand-up meeting where we have to explain or tell them what we did yesterday, what is for today, and what is for today. I don't have any problem in communicating it, but sometimes I feel that when I'm communicating, I'm not able to probably put everything in a little crystal clear manner. And yeah.
Yes, so I have the perfect idea how I can help you. So it sounds like we need to work on, I like that you say that, you can do it. You can do the task, okay? You're able to send back an email. You're able to send back, information and what needs to be done.
Yeah, much beyond that. Email and all, everything is pretty much well. In fact, for email nowadays, we have Chat GPT. So sometimes I take its help and Whatever
Yeah.
I'm writing, I can, literally polish it and put it in a really perfect way. But when it comes to communication, of course, I can't use the chat GPT. So to explain something, I think you can hear me that my pronunciation is, um, I mean, maybe not completely as per the standard of Australia. And since I have become this citizen here, I'm going to live here my rest of my life. So I thought if I could work on some better vocabulary and some better pronunciation.
Yes. So that was my what I was going to say. So I know that you don't need help with email
Yeah.
structure or anything like that. And as you said, you can use Chat GPT. We try not to, but yes. But the perfect thing for you would be to be in a role play. So that would mean that with my lessons that I would do with you, I would make it very specific to being in your work situation. So you would have to create a task where, for example, you would give me, this is what would happen at my work, and I need to, because as you said, it's more speaking, I would need to approach my coworker or my boss, or I would need to approach whoever and, talk about this, or, explain the current issue that is happening. So we would need to do role play. And I think the best way to do it is really being unprepared. So you just give me a situation which is real, so you can think back of a situation that you were in, and then we recreate it where I will then be you. And then I will show you how I would respond. And so by doing that, you can see the way that I'm responding, and you copy, you kind of copy until it becomes um, like rote learning. It's the same with rote learning. With English, it's the same thing. You need to hear a native English speaker say what you wanted to say, and in so many different ways. And then you can kind of get the feeling and the flow until you're more confident to recreate what you have learned from your teacher. So that's the best way to do it, where I will become you in certain situations in your work, which are real situations. So you could use past incidences that have happened in your job. And as I said, we do a role play. So we're speaking together, unprepared, and just immediately saying phrases and saying a conversation together. And you can see how I respond, and you can, copy. I think that's the best way that you could learn.
Yeah. Okay. So how does it go? Like, will it be one-on-one? Will there be a class of some group of people? How do you design it?
Yes, so these would be classes. So I do have currently more basic English. So I wouldn't put you in that class. I have a lot of students that are on a very, basic to pre-intermediate level. So you would be more, pre-intermediate to advanced level, which I have probably I don't do one-on-one, so it would have to be a group. So even if the few that I have in that group, you're still getting a very small class. So don't be afraid that it is a group. There is going to be that time to have the one-on-one, in a little group with me.
Mhm.
So it would be, yes, in a little small group, Monday to Friday.
Okay.
And the current times in September, it is from evening classes starting mid-September. But for now, we have the 12 till 3. So it's interesting. You seem to be free now. Are you generally free at this
No, this is
time?
my office time, but today I have a very relaxing day. Otherwise, I think I can be free by maybe 5:30 p.m., 5 or 5:30 p.m.
Yeah. So you're more evening. You would come into the 4 till 7, which is not starting till next month. Um,
How long will be the classes? 3 hours?
3 hours, 4 till 7.
Okay, and what about the um so like 3 hours, it will be like everything related to the communication, I mean speaking, but it will be something else as well.
Yes. So it will also be some exercises. So I have a module. It's like an online thing. So in between the actual 3 hours of live classes, I call it live because you're actually like now, you're actually speaking to me in a live moment. So that's Monday to Friday, 3 hours every day live. But
Mhm.
then you also will have an online space where you could do some exercises. Now, for that, I can modify it for you where it's more, again, connected to your work, and, exercises that's relating to, more writing, because obviously you're not in a class with me. So it would be exercises that are more writing, or reading or something like that. But that's what you do outside of class. So you're not only getting the in-class 3 hours, but you're also getting exercises that you could do outside of classes. And I think it would be more likely to be writing for you, because you will be doing speaking in class.
Yes.
So outside of class, I think it would be great to do a writing, which is then corrected by me. And I would hope you don't use ChatGPT, just write it from your own, mind. And then you're also getting that practice of writing and speaking at the same time. But in
Okay.
class, it's mostly speaking.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
what are your
So
fees then? How does it go?
yes, so I am 260 a week. That's a lot cheaper than a lot of other colleges that are, at the moment. It's cheaper by 100, if not more than 100. There's no enrollment fee. There's no textbook fee. So any materials I will send to you. And as I said, I already have a module. It's like an online, think of it like an online app world where, week by week, you'll go through those exercises. So there's no purchase of textbook. There's no enrollment fee. There's no cancellation fee. There's no commitment fee. So it's week by week. Although if you know you want to study for a certain amount of time, then you will get a discount for having a 10-week package. But other than that, it's just a week by week, which I think a lot of other colleges, they'll put you into a 10-week course or 12-week course. So this is a little bit more flexible, and it allows you to just enjoy learning without the pressure of the time to learn, just to enjoy week by week, and hopefully see your progress doing well.
Okay, sounds good. And how does it go? Like to what level does it go? Like I know that depends person to person, the time we are giving. Let's say, how do you plan your course? Like it will be weekly 260, but then it will be like a minimum 3 months or something like that.
Well, there's no real, everyone's different in the way that they progress. Some people are more faster than others. So that's why I don't put a limit on, by what week will it's kind of like, each week you'll see an improvement. And I think there's really no, even if you achieve what other colleges offer, like 10 weeks, 12 weeks, a certain level, it's never enough. I have had students be in an elementary level and they finish by 12 week and they're really not that ready to go into the next level. But because that's how that college is structured, they have to be up in a level that they're not yet confident. So in my level, there's no real nothing's going to hold you back. You're always going to be pushing and learning and learning. And if I see that you have advanced a lot more than other students, then you will get more of an advancement. You won't be stuck in a level just because it's a 10-week course or a 12-week course. So that's why I don't put a time on the weeks, because you are always going to be progressing and learning as much and as fast as you want, or as slow and easy as you want. So it's really up to you how you take those lessons. If you do more exercises, you'll get more exercises. If there's some weeks where you can't really do as much exercises, then there's no pressure. There's always that, flexibility.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So how do you go for it? Like what is the process?
So
Uh,
I'll send you an email after our lesson, our session now, and you'll see that there's a link. You'll go to that link, you'll sign up, then you'll get your membership. Like I said, my online world where I have all the exercises, you'll get a membership there. And then pretty much So I start from, I'll just check the dates. Yeah, 2nd of September is next Monday. So that's perfect as a week from now, or you can choose a start date. I mean, really, my lessons are just open. Enrollment is always on a Monday. So you come in on the start of the week. And then just, yeah. So I have 12 till 3 with evening. The thing is, you said you can only do evenings. So you can start with
Sorry, I
you
need
can
to
start
take
with the
call.
online
Can you pick it up?
exercises.
Sorry, just 1 second. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Priyanka, I'm just in a call. मैं 1 मिनट में कॉल करूँ बस मतलब मैं wrap up करने ही वाला हूँ ये. So I should call on this number, right? Okay, just pick it up, huh? I'm just calling you in 2 minutes. Thanks, bye. Sorry, it was the little important call. Yeah.
No, that's okay. So you could start by being in the online course already, and then when those evening sessions open up, then you can come into that 4 till 7 time, because I think that's what you said works for you, the evening
Yeah,
4
so
till
please
7.
send me the email. I have another meeting as well in my office meeting.
Yes.
Please send me
Can you
the
please
all the details.
text me
Yeah,
your
I just
email
got
in the
to.
chat box?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll send you all that information. And I'm glad that you've joined today. And it's good you had a time
Yeah,
for yourself where you got to see how I could help you. So
perfect. Thank
it's,
you. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
no, thank you. Thank you. And I'll just got your email. Perfect. Okay, thank you, Amit. Sorry if I mispronounced your name
That's
earlier.
it.
Have a great day, and I hope I can help with your English. And I will send you an email shortly.
Perfect. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.